never really even ridden Harlan except for yesterday during our practice. We had 1 hour for these guys to get used to the horses, and well, let's just say that he's building a friendship with Harlan. He's building a friendship. And he's not the beautiful Percheron Superman, but he is a beautiful horse at that.
That's right. I've noticed his coloring is much different. How does that come about?
He's a spotted draft. That's what he is right there. And he came all the way from Virginia to be a trained horse for the TV show, and he's doing an excellent job. And sure enough, one of the biggest guys on the TV show, David Pruitt, fell in love with that horse right there. So he's got a lot of heart. Okay, here we go. In the list right now, we have John Stikes riding that beautiful Percheron Phantom. We have James Fairclough riding Harlan. They come back. They're set. They're charging.
Oh my goodness.
Shot right there. That sound you heard it on Lance breaking on target. Beautiful shot. That was 1,600 pounds of force. Snapping that solid wooden lance right in half.
Now be honest, is it about like getting in a car wreck, getting hit by one of these things?
It absolutely is like getting in a car wreck. And I don't advise people to do it, but if you want to feel what it's like to get hit by one of these lances, you can definitely get out in the middle of the highway, stand there and take a full shot from a car at 50 miles an hour, because that's what it feels like. Look at these horses. What a charge. Real voices. Another broken lance, I believe, for the hammer. It looked like James Fairclough's lance was a little low. I think it slipped under the plate, but we're not sure. We'll see. Stikes, I'm not sure it was on target. I don't know. We'll see here in a second. It broke behind the van plate. No broken lance right there. It has to break in front of the van plate. Sometimes these guys, and the pressure that they hit on that arret, which is that piece of steel that hooks out from their armor, that's what stops the lance. That arret itself can actually break the lance from the force of impact, but it has to break in front of the van plate. Here we go again. Beautiful shot. Good man, that's a lumber sale out there today. A lumber sale. I think that was 2 broken lances. Beautiful shot. Beautiful job, beautiful job.
A shame that I've noticed some of these horses are shot and some aren't. What do you choose?
Some of the horses that we have, Phantom and Paladin are actually the only horses shot here. We have a little bit of corrective shoeing for Crispin because, of course, with his age and sometimes arthritis gets in there, we want to help a horse, but at the same time, still keep that horse performing. Knights are coming about. Knights are set. Charging, your voices! On this strike right there, it sounded like a tip-to-tip, and sure enough, yes, again, the lance broke behind the van plate, but that, again, doesn't count. They were not on target. Doesn't matter anyway.
Is there a particular maneuver that causes that? Something that the rider does?
Sometimes it's just a matter of force that comes through. It's how much pressure these guys are actually squeezing that lance against their body. And right there, the lance is whipped across, and it just broke right behind the van plate. The Knights are coming about. Now again, because these horses are barefoot right now, we've got a beautiful arena here provided by Plains Farm and Fleet. Oh, wow! Tip to tip. Did you see that?
Smokes.
Tip to tip, right there again. Both these guys bringing their lances down at the same level. That was twice in a row.
That is some sharp shooting.
In my 20 years of jousting, I've really only seen that happen twice. And Barcon out there is one of those guys that it's actually happened to. Okay, that was a tip to tip. I think they've switched the lances up now. I think we're now jousting with the 1.5 inches. Here we go. Let's see what happens. The extra weight here. Oh, there's a point right there. 1 point, I believe, for John Stikes. 1 point only. I believe we're still on the 1.5 inch thick lances here. We are on the 1.5 inch thick lances, correct? Yes, we are. Okay, good. That, I believe, was the 5th pass. We're now moving on to the 6th pass. The Knights are receiving their lances. Look at Phantom. Look how hot he's getting here. Come on, take the lance, man. Take the lance. If you don't, I will. Here we go, here we go. They charge him down. Oh! Now I gotta tell you, bro, I'm sitting here and sometimes I'm glad I'm sitting here.
This is definitely a joust right here.
These guys are gonna be black and